it's Monday, and welcome to the Monday Midsole. I'm your co-host, Kev, a.k.a. Buckeye City Soul, and we have a great show planned for you today. But first, let me go ahead and kick it. To those nigga on YouTube.
Can I kick it? Second oldest jump man got me beat by about 10 years. But what's good, fam? It's your boy Polos and Jays, man. We're excited to be here tonight. We got a great show coming ahead. We have the hottest sneaker battle show on YouTube, starting with McFly, E-Money, and 313. What's good, y'all?
What's happening? I appreciate y'all for having us on.
Already.
Yeah, definitely appreciate y'all coming on, man. And like I'll reiterate, you guys got the best battle show on YouTube. Kudos to y'all. It's like you guys are the only ones that I consistently watch. And I watch Skip too, but Skip is kind of like you never know when Skip's gonna go on. So I look forward to catching you guys. And then, on your independent projects too, definitely try to support when I see. I know 313 be going in on people on Thursdays. That be like right around that sweet spot when I gotta put the baby to sleep, and then so sometimes I get mixed up into that. But let's go ahead and let's start with 313. We go ahead. We asked the easy question. We're gonna ask it to all y'all, so just get ready. What got you into sneakers? We might have already asked this to you, but
yes, like a few times.
Yeah, we might already ask
rodeo on Monday.
We gonna ask everybody, so you know what I'm saying.
She a veteran.
Same thing that always got me started. Like just high school, pretty much starting out. Even when I was a kid, my grandparents kept me in kicks or whatever. So, but I didn't really get into it until high school. You know what I'm saying? So right. 11's really what did it for me. Did it. So, that's why the Concorde. Some people love it, some people hate it. That's why it's my favorite. But that's pretty much what did it. What?
How does somebody hate it?
I don't know. It's like people that hate the bread. I don't know. Playoff, I don't get it either. Listen, I'm just saying they wasn't born in the 80s either. So
just kind of give us a breakdown of your channel. And what direction you're going in, and what people can expect.
Right now I have gotten back into my YouTube channel. So like you said, I do my 313 Unfiltered on Thursdays, where we just we talk about kicks and it just kind of flow. It goes wherever we're comfortable with going with, and we talk about everything on there. It's lighthearted, it's fun. We just have a good time on there. And I'm kind of more active on my IG page. So everything is 313 Retro Queen, but I'm active on there. Reels keep me, they kind of like a little thing I do now. I don't know why, but they kind of fun.
Reels are tough, man. It's just it's more energy.
Yeah.
I like your pictures because all you gotta do, you get the picture, boom, you set it and forget it.
And sometimes I don't always do sneaker stuff on there, but for the majority it is. But I like to have fun on there, and that's pretty much where I'm going right now. With Who Has the Heat, that's kind of like our direction. We that's my lane right now. So yeah, that's about it.
All right. So we're gonna head on up to McFly, who got a new name. Mr. Wait, what is it?
Welcome to Reggie'ville.
Welcome to Reggie'ville, and everybody's Instagram handles, as well as their personal YouTube, as well as Who Has the Heat. Information is in the bio. But man, hey, tell us how you got into kicks, and talk about your channel a little bit.
Pretty much, man. I was just immersed in the culture like everybody else, man. We were coming up as kids, and your favorite athletes, you had to have their apparel and all this. We all fell victim to the marketing machine at some point in life. But what really sparked my love for sneakers was those, I believe it was like the 01 Bread 11. My mom caught me those. That was in a time where you could still lay away Jordans, you dig? And so I was like, Mom, you want to give me these shoes? Like, she never, ever since I was 14, I wore size 14 shoes. So me getting, that's what I'm saying. Me getting shoes, it's hard enough to get a 14 now. So imagine,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Years ago. But she ended up copping me those, man. I'll never forget it. That was the only fly sneaker my mom ever copped, and that's why that's my girl sneakers, just because. And ever since then, it was over. It's just been like that. And you know, you go to college, you get broke, you get out of college,
Yep.
you get your money back, right? You know, and that's where we at. As far as my channel, bro, it is what it is. I'm the king of sneaker reviews. I'm the king of showing Reggie. I will review any motherfucking thing. I don't care what it is. I'm telling you. So you got some Air Moses slides.
Skip reviews fries.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But current direction, man, we got some stuff coming with me and the wife, man. We got a vlog joint we're about to start. I'm about to start doing live streams, and it's basically modern day YouTube stuff, man. Keeping it sneaker related, but also sprinkling in a little other stuff. Going back to doing my WWE lives, my boxing lives, you know, big events, sports, all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming. Once I get the times laid out, it's gonna be a good time, man. So y'all go ahead and sub now, so y'all can see what's coming later.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all do that. And then E Money, what does your name say? E,
formerly known as E Money.
oh, okay.
Formerly.
I was like, yeah, you got an African name? E.
I don't know why he keeps trying to get rid of E Money shoes. He might as well just leave it alone.
I know, right?
Hey, whatever you learn first, that's your name for life.
So tell us how you got in the kicks, and man, are you still doing the channel? Are you just so tied into Who Has the Heat?
I'm lazy. I actually got 3 channels with it, including Who Has the Heat. And then my daughter told me last night, "Oh, Dad, my friend said we should do a channel." I was like, let me pray on this a little bit. I don't want to be getting on no channel, no 4th channel. So I got my regular channel. I just basically do shorts now until I get the regular, time. I also got E Money review, which I think I did 1 review of Power, when Power was hot. So yep. I had a couple of reviews on Power, so I still got that somewhere out there floating in the wind. And as far as shoes, back in 1980, Black Blank.
Hey, I'm with you.
When you say 80, you might as well just go and get a number. Shit.
Right. Yeah. He lying. It's really a 7 in front of him.
My Adidas phase, right? The My Adidas phase, the Fat Boy phase with Adidas, with the Fat Boy shoestring. Parents were trying to get at. Then you had, of course, trainers come along. You had, I forgot the Delta Forces. You had those, right? Then you transition into the Reeboks. I was able to get a pair of those. Those weren't too pricey. But really, what got me into Jordans was my cousin, because we was in high school. I think I was in middle school. This joker come walking up in the house with some white cement boards. And I was like, this joker. So ever since that, I was like, okay, I got to have that, though. But I mean, I didn't get it right away because, believe it or not, in high school, I wanted to be a Kappa. So can you imagine me walking around with a bar, because I ain't got no hair now, right? With penny loafers and Bass Region suede shoes.
Yeah, the Carlton vest with the V on that joint.
Yeah, the Carlton.
You got a picture? Because I want to see.
with the duck head slacks. I probably got pictures somewhere, but
hey, he got that line shirt. He got everything.
Right.
Man.
Yeah, and then went into the military. The military, it was easy to get shoes because everybody can't get into the PA, so you getting everything regular price. So after that, I just started building up the collection because being in the infantry, we was in the field so much, you didn't really get a chance to wear shoes that much. So you just have, your personnel carriers, and you maybe have 50-pound sneakers, which probably was a lot. But then again, when it comes to moving, you got to watch them jokers, right? Because them jokers will move your shoes to their side, and you won't see them shoes. You won't show up, bro. Jokers help themselves to your shoes. So, so it's been definitely a evolution of kicks, and I'm just happy, just to be a part of it. Just happy to give back.
Man, we appreciate all of y'all. So let's just talk about like the genesis of Who Has the Heat. And I know y'all had PM before, so just kind of walk us through like how y'all got together, and then like kind of through like the first seasons, like what were like some of the big issues that you guys ran into, because I mean a lot of people don't understand that battles are tough. Mm-hmm. And like when we started trying to do ours, it was just like, man, we got people cheating over here, we got to change something up, and it's constantly changing, and people always criticize and they don't understand like everything that it takes. So just kind of walk us through y'all story together.
Okay, first I was started. Okay, first I was on Bring the Pain podcast. because you got different tiers of the sneaker community. So I would consider us the underground. So like Pain, Alias, all of everybody, was aware of that. So with things, and then 313, she was on there as a guest. So I started thinking, and I seen Monday Mid, so because salute to y'all, because I was like, okay, that was the first one I saw that actually had battles. And again, like I said, I didn't know too much about YouTube or who was on YouTube. So I said, that's interesting. So I said, I might try to make something, for the smaller people who not as known. Maybe we could just, have our little realm and just, just have something to be fun and just enjoy. So then that's when I asked 313 and PM, PM, he pretty much say what he want to say. Everybody get on his case with PM. Don't give a crap. He'll say what he want to say, but salute to PM. He making moves right now. He'll get in when he want to get in. And then McFly actually was a battler, but I let him tell his story about his situation. And I give it to sis.
I can go. Oh, she eating.
It don't matter.
She always eating. Man.
Yeah. So basically, I was on Who Has the Heat season 1, and everybody saw I was cheated by BAA. He hustled me for the win. I went into that battle with a room full of lukewarm shoes, man, and I came out. I came out with an L, but. After that, I was like, man, this is kind of dope, man. There's only 3 of them. Let me see if I can get on. So I just hit them up. Was like, yo, what's up with that judge? And they was like, all right. and that's pretty much how it went. Like, I just asked. That's it. Asking go a long way.
Very true.
Right.
So like in your first season, like talk to us about some like the issues that you guys might have had. Like,
everybody and their mama was complaining. Why y'all don't do it like this? Why y'all don't do it like that? We like, dang, can we figure this out? It's first show. I don't know. You want to go here? I mean, because I got all kind of stuff I go through. I be like,
yeah. We had like Google Talk. I mean, what was that? Hangouts.
Yep, Hangouts.
Yeah. So I have to give kudos, salute to everybody who was supporting the show throughout the way. Like Money Fresh, because they was providing. We try to change stuff up. So we had Money Fresh, Snooch, Money Run, Just Trap Brand. So salute to all them. It was providing merch throughout the different seasons. But like I said, it was supposed to be on a small scale. Because like I said, okay, there's a lot of people that collect sneakers. You had shoes up, sleeves down. When I reached out to him, he was like, I don't know, because he was overseas too. But he actually did it, and he had fun from there. So then I think he just started doing his own thing from there. So that was dope. We had people like Big Shot. I reached out to BAA because BAA didn't know who I was or who he was. So salute to him for taking a chance on us, because he was showing shoes that people have never seen, and he was explaining to it. And a lot of people were like, "Wow, we didn't know these shoes exist." So it was like the wow factor, really. So that's what we used to call him, the time machine. We about to jump into the time machine, and BA just was hooking us up, man. It was an exciting time. And actually his was the first 3-way or 3-man championship. So he was the first one that jumped in. And then next thing you know, the second season, he threw it over to Hop. So Hop came through. So we're like, okay. We also had Feats. I think she was the first female. She went, a year. So I might be saying this all out of context, but Hop did join. I'm sorry, my bad. It was Juggernaut of Soul. My bad. Juggernaut of Soul was season 2. Season 3 was Hop. Then we had Flashy Girl. She came on there. That was one of the fun battles. She was talking crap to Retro Rico. He jumped out there real quick. He was talking mad crap, and then Flashy just jumped in her bag. She's like, yeah. We thought, okay.
Flashy got.
Yeah. So
I haven't seen her on there for a while. On
right.
Like just even social media.
Yeah,
so that was really dope. And we was counting stuff in the chat, so we was like, it's all good. But then it just hit that one point where we was getting cross-eyed, and I think that's what made me have to start wearing glasses. Where it was just kept moving, bro.
Oh, chat vote, my God.
Right. And then of course, like you said, you think everything, you don't have to worry about cheating, but then that started coming in. You start hearing people turning their camera off, they falling down behind the camera. You got folks smashing sneaks. So it got crazy, man. I mean, I'm just thankful, like I said, the main goal still is try to bring people in the community so people can show off different shoes. Mainly, and this season has been really good because we've been having a lot of people that were kind of sitting on the fence, maybe nobody never heard of. So some people came in. We even had, Mo came over there. He did his thing, showed out. I think that was season 4 with Goat Weezy. So that was a dope battle as well. And then so now we're trying to do it where we do highlights. McFly was putting that together where we're gonna put 1 through 4, and then we're gonna put 5 through 8. And the interesting thing what we be talking about is interesting because what is that, like 5 out of the 8 champions are from Shoe-Tang. So it just so happens.
Who's Shoe-Tang?
Right?
What is the Shoe-Tang you speak of?
Right?
I don't know.
Right?
I tell y'all all the time. I don't know
Right?
what that
Yeah. So that's just,
Hey.
I don't want to take me too long with it. They have their thing.
Hey, for the record, they was champions before Shoe-Tang. You guys.
is. It's not a setup.
Right. Right.
Yeah, because somebody will have a whole 5-hour live about it. Thinking that things were on the up and up. But one of the things I want to give you guys your flowers on is like your evolution of what you guys have done from one season to another season. You guys were the first people to do a poll, and before YouTube even put the poll in the chat, and that was one of the things I was like, man, why don't they have like more interaction? And I hope YouTube can continues to evolve and it makes it a little bit better to interact. But you guys were the first ones to do that. And then also the way that you guys set your battles up where the chat has a vote and then the judges can vote. So, say if somebody, may not be as well known, they still have a fair chance because, you can't stop people from voting for whoever they want to vote for. And especially with the anonymity, people, with the poll, you don't know who voted for who. Mm-hmm. So you can't just toss out somebody, just come in there and just say, all right, I'm just going to vote for this person. And then boom, you can't do that. But with the judges, it makes, it gives a little bit more fairness. And then also has better transparency because you see who actually voted for what. And if it doesn't match with the chat, like big time, then you can kind of, you can make assumptions that way. So I think that the way that you guys run it is probably the most fair out of any sneaker battle. And the sneaker battles are crazy now. Like, every now and then I'm hearing about a new sneaker battle every day. And, and there's other people are doing like, cool stuff too. Like, I know Zaya, he'll have a 5-hour sneaker battle and then, like somebody donate money and then somebody loses a point. Man, you know how frustrating that would be?
Right.
There's no way I would be in nothing like that, but it's entertaining to watch. So, like one of the things, like hopefully, if someone's watching and they're, considering wanting to be a sneaker battle, I hope they, they go with y'all and, know that, that's the fairest they're going to get. Mm-hmm. If they got heat, then, bring it out because, there's a lot of collections. Like I'm on TikTok and I'm bumping into people that I've never even heard of before. And they got crazy collections.
Yeah,
so
TikTok's a whole nother.
Yeah, it's a whole nother world. It's a whole different universe.
Same with Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's like, I don't mess with Twitter because I don't want to have to show somebody's doorstep.
Yeah, they some assholes. Yeah, they assholes on there.
Twitter ain't.
I'm already,
man, you can't be soft and be on Twitter.
I'll be on Twitter and I'll be like, nigga, do you know who I am? They be like, no. Go look on IG then, because I ain't shit on Twitter.
It ain't worried about that. It's just like, somebody who got an egg picture over there telling you about yourself, like, nigga. What?
Twitter rude.
No, but I just want to echo off of what Kev said. There's a lot of battles that we watch, and I'm not trying to take nothing away from nobody else because everybody does their thing. Everybody has great shows, but what y'all do every season, it's like y'all evolve. You add something different. You put a twist in, and that keeps people coming back, and you also make it fair for people, whether they new booties or whether they OG collectors. Everybody got a fair shot when they come over there and battle, and that's what I love, and keep that consistency going the way y'all doing it. And then on top of that, y'all personalities. All of y'all are just, crazy personalities. You got Ice Cube up there, You got the OG Fred Sanford over here, and then you got Michelle who just cuss out everybody. You know, so it's just what y'all doing, man. It's great.
For sure.
But I'm the word warrior of the group. Though I got this big head over here, so I'm always thinking of stuff. It's like, relax. I'm always like trying to think all the way down. It's like,
and you know, in Hawaii, so and we Eastern, so listen.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though.
Let me put him on silence.
What I run into it with like ideas. Like if you don't do it quick, somebody else gonna do it. Like it's only a matter of time before somebody figures it out or has that same thought that you have. If you don't jump out in front of it, then you miss out on, you know, the eyes that, you know, that can see what you guys have created. So I say, man, if you see something, make it happen, because, you know, people they're putting YouTube videos on how to do exactly what your idea, and there's probably ideas to do on YouTube to do exactly what you want to do. So, you know, you got to hit it first so people know that that's where it came from. But yeah, man, I mean, because that's what I want to do. Like with the show, like I was talking to E Money, I was like, I think I want to go back to OBS because there's so much more you can do with OBS outside of StreamYard. And you got to pay for it. You just got to put that time into it. So maybe it's a little bit more stable and it will have a better show. But you know, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. But yeah, let's get into let's switch gears here, and because we're gonna get back into battles, because that's one of our topics. I'm just kind of, you know, I guess we're gonna try to put together the perfect battles, or we criticize, you know, what's going on in battles and things like that. But let's get into what's in the box. Uh-oh. This is What's in the Box, sponsored by Unbox app, kinda, because he don't even come through and talk through no more. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's kinda, you know, download it if you got a Apple iOS device. But yeah, this is where we talk about the shoes that we picked up in the last week, as well as go through what's coming out this week and see if there's anything that, you know, we want to cop. So anybody got anything handy first?
I'll get this Reggie out the way now.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, she's looking around.
She got 8 boxes. She ain't even open.
Those don't count. Those like last month cops. Them old.
This is the most
you ain't even open
them. So
put them on the big screen. Put them on the big screen. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite pickups this year.
Yeah, those are hard.
Got these joints. Had to have them. Another one of them where somebody flex on you and you gotta have it. Hot dog, I'm talking about you. Talking about you, Hop. But you know, y'all know I don't do the retail, but that retail price was really friendly, so that's why I copped those. I got these joints.
Oh yeah, those are hard. How comfortable are those?
They're pretty comfortable. I compare it to the Zoom Freak. The Zoom Freak
Okay.
one's about the same. I had to go up a size in these too, though, so I had to upgrade on those.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Full size?
Yeah, a whole full size. All my performance shoes, I buy a whole size up. So like my Kobe's, the Giannis's, everything that's currently active, I always buy a size up. Cause I ain't active no more, G. And, I finally broke down and bought those.
Okay.
Shout
those
out
are
to 313 for saying you got to complete the set. So
I got
all 3 of them now. Got some more Reggie. Under retail day one cop.
I like
these
those
joints.
But I seen that the big size is kind of sitting, so I'm like, maybe they'll go for a better price.
Yeah, I can't even risk it, bro. Like 14, 15, I just gotta buy.
Yeah, I feel you. Now, does that have the DMX in it? Like, so you could remember back in the day, you could feel the air move from the front to the back.
Hey, it ain't that deep.
Oh.
You know, Reebok ain't doing that. You know, Reebok ain't doing
man,
that.
that's why they losing, man.
You can't even get a pump that work out of Reebok, bro.
I swear that the Omni, like the top part worked a little bit.
I had 3 pairs, none of them pumped.
I think mine.
But-
let me check mine out later.
And my Super Reggie steal of the year, man. I got these. Watch the Throne.
Ain't Reggie.
$140, bro. I'm thanking
Yeah,
DS.
Nice.
DS at that. So
That's a good price, man.
yeah, and that wraps up my Reggie train. Appreciate y'all for coming to Reggie.
Man, you ain't got no Reggie. Get off of that.
313, you got anything?
I got a
You want to
couple of
show?
things. Nothing new. I mean, the only thing I really got in, like I said, I'm on McFly head with the Reggie, so like, you know, I realize like nothing
That's super
really
Reggie.
I have to rush to get anymore because everything restocked. I don't know if it's late shipments or whatever, but like Zoom Comfort, I don't know, some of them just hit different for me. So like, and y'all know I like me some ones, so I was able to grab these when they restocked or whatever. I don't know, it's a funky shoe. It's just I don't know, I like these when they drop. So it was gold or whatever. Kind of dope. I don't know, I like them. So
You want me to show
That's
my
definitely a
Reggie
313 shoe.
it is. And you know, I don't care what nobody said about the shoe. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care. I be like, I don't care what nobody say. So that's that part.
You got a helper?
Yeah, my kid over here like dancing around.
I seen a hand. I was like, oh man, you can't have a
Trying
sister.
not to-
You got an assistant.
I did another shoe. I don't know why. It seemed like at first everybody was all over them. I mean, and then they didn't really like them. But I got this 8. Pick these up. I think these dropped.
I like those.
Those are dope.
One of those,
I like
you
them.
know what? This is a really nice shoe though. Once you get it in hand, like I liked it. I saw it when it first, you know, on the pictures and everything. And then I was just kind of like, I like it, but I don't know. But
Red
Drop
laces.
them red laces. Them red laces.
That's what I did.
that's what I was looking at. I was like, I think I want to swap these laces out because you know I need them to pop a little bit. So the red would be dope off of that. So I did grab these 8s. What else did I get?
Dude, somebody was handing you a 3.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw 3 coming.
I did get these. Now I'm pissed about these though, because I ordered them, and I thought I had my size. You know, like the Euro size is so weird. So when you order from them sites, you got to be careful because I realized a 5.5 Euro women's is an 8 women's here, but a 5.5 Euro men's is a 6 youth.
6.
So it's dumb. Like I don't get it.
Here you go.
It's so stupid. Oh, see,
Hey, and then plus, those are Buckeye ones that you just put.
whatever. It's not. Shut up. It's not.
Wear them on Saturdays, please.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
wearing these ever. And my other Reggie, I picked these up.
Okay.
Had to have these. I don't know what the deal is with the crackled leather lately, but I don't know. I've always liked it, but people give it a hard time. But that's that. And I mean, I picked up those other 2s, but I don't know where those at. They're around here somewhere. But yeah, that's about it. For what I've really been picking up lately. Like I said, a bunch of bullshit. Pretty much. Other people feel like it's a bunch of bullshit. But I mean, I like my shoes. I've always purchased what I like, you know, regardless of what people say. But that's what I got.
That's for sure.
All right. E-Money, you ready?
Yeah, I got a little Reggie over here myself.
Yeah, okay.
This was
Hit
good.
'em with that flex. Hit 'em with that flex.
So these come on Bodega, right? So I got these when they was on sale. I always wanted these joints. So interesting shoe to try for the first time. Now this other shoe, I'm gonna catch some heat for because I said I wasn't gonna do it. And I know I'm gonna do it.
Uh-oh.
Let me get my vocals right.
I was about popping these, and I actually did.
Oh. What size you wear?
Still need them.
That's your favorite thing.
This is a size 10.5.
That's your thing.
I know y'all be having the sizes on deck out there.
I was adamant about this because this still is the wrong color, so I'm probably gonna catch some heat. But I just went on ahead and got it. So yeah,
you're an Auburn fan though, right?
Yeah, I'm an Auburn fan.
Okay.
But so that's why I was like, man, the color's off slightly. But
it's kind of like a gator color.
Yeah, gator color. So that really ticked me off. But hey, what you gonna do, right? Then the 808 tape shot got these.
Okay.
So I was like,
I still
I'm a
need them
Laker
too.
fan. But hey, oh well. This one, and then the last one I got, this one is very interesting because it came with yen,
What?
this other stuff. So I
happen to have that
better watch
close
it.
by. Happen to have that.
Ah,
It came with a gremlin too.
E-Money shoes. Get out of here. Your shoes coming with money. What that just fit?
Yeah, so I
I
ain't
got the new John Blaze for you.
Yep. So yep, that's the last thing I had that caught that came in. So yep, pretty simple.
The rules. Got
where you get them?
Ozzy-
Where you get them rules?
Ozzy
Them rules,
Smith.
if you don't mind me asking.
The rules, I end up getting them all for StockX. Either StockX or GOAT. I gotta go look. Actually, I think I took a chance on StockX. Yeah. So
It's hard to find rules on Go.
Yeah, it was on StockX. It was on StockX. So hopefully I ain't get the hook on these. So yeah, StockX.
Yeah,
Oh no,
it
you
came with
good,
the
man. They not out there making no fakes or no rules and stuff like that. So you straight.
I hope not. 'Cause
You say that now.
for the
then
price,
You never know.
Instagram
They
ad.
probably got fake Shaq somewhere.
Right. Ian pulled them up on the screen. Guess what's gonna be out next?
Them cookies done got you.
Yeah, all they need is something to look at, right? To start making this. So I was like, all right. And this one actually even got a little pocket in there, right? So a little stash.
Oh yeah, you got a battle shoe right there.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, like Ron G asked the question, you got something ready. For
Yeah. Man.
It depends on what question
Marcus, you
he
copy
asked.
anything?
Oh man.
Nah, I didn't get nothing this week, man.
All right, I got 3 Reginald releases.
Of course you did.
I got the Knicks dunk. I don't even know why I bought these. I got the Jordan dunks, but they
I like
popped
those, man.
They had popped on the local site, and we were at a concert. And I was like, let me go ahead and see if I can get them, and I got them. So I was like, all right, well, they're a little bit different. The color's a little bit different. So got those. I got these Super Reggie Concord 5s. I like them, but I'm a Ravens fan, so like anything purple, I justify.
I thought about that after you said you bought them. I was like, okay, he bought them because they got that purple on it for the Ravens.
Yeah, anything purple that comes out. That's why I bought those 3s. And then I got these. These are from the Asia releases. I got like a little Asian book. But yeah, Marcus, you got me to get these. These were under retail on Flight Club.
Now tell me what you think about them.
I think they're cool. I think I think they're all right. But like did I bring these out? I was like, man, if you got these, and like they're you can kind of wear them with similar stuff.
Yeah, but you can wear those more than you gonna wear them bio beiges.
True. So I said, I mean, honestly, like if I was going back to school and I had to pick a shoe, I might pick these up because I mean you don't really see the orange, so you can probably wear these with a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I mean, just for recent releases. Like if I was a kid and I was like going to the store, these would probably be something that I might pick up to, rock. But I wouldn't wear that full suit like in that chat. But I do have the the full Nautica joint.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's what.
I almost said that
got.
dude's name. Let me shut up.
Oh, that's a dude that's a legit. Okay, let me stop. All right, let's. Hold on a second. What is this? All right, let me go ahead and add this in.
To send me that in a message. I need to see.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, go ahead and send it to her.
It's your time.
All right, let's
I'm
go
gonna
through
look you up,
this
Michelle.
week and
What
see
we
what's
talking about?
coming out, see what we like, see what we don't like. On tomorrow you got the Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 39. Anybody feeling these?
Nope.
These are shoe barns. And then I think I got something that said the Nike Cosmic Unity 2s. There was like was it early release or whatever?
Yeah,
and I'm like, what?
Today.
Like why? I mean, well, how y'all feel about these? No interest?
Nope.
Oh, what's the
Next.
cow shoe? What
Next,
is that?
yeah, this is the Ben and Jerry Nike PG6 lactose
There's only
intolerant.
one shoe that come out this week that anybody care about, but I'll let you
All
get
right,
to
we're
it.
gonna slide down. We're gonna slide down to the Newport. I think we talked about these. Maybe they just slid
Yeah.
down another week. The Newport Dunks. That's a skip for me. I don't mind these blue and black ones for the kids. I mean, they kind of remind me of the Cobalts. Air Force One certified fresh. It's actually not a bad looking shoe. But Air Force Ones.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We're gonna keep it with the adult size. I ain't gonna go crazy.
I ain't gonna get it.
The Nike KD 15. Actually, the KD, it's not horrible to me. The shoe, the colors, I don't really care for, but I don't think the shoe is as bad as his other shoes have been.
I agree. 100%.
We got the Nike Spark Flynet. I don't even know what the hell is going on with these.
We just throw the whole we just throw the whole month away.
Yeah. It's
I
bad.
mean,
I
most days.
And I feel like these Union LAs, I feel like they've come out like multiple times. Because I've seen them on different.
I didn't know they had so many pairs, bro. I thought it was just like one of them. Now it's like 11.
4 of them, I think.
Yeah. And all of them horrible.
Yeah, I don't like Cortez's at all. Then you got boring Air Force Ones. And then this one, it's been showing up every week too. I think they keep pushing this thing back. Nobody want these Air Max 97 Lil Nas X's. Now these are, I mean, these have been kind of dropping, like, sprinkle here and there, and now they finally have a official release date on the 11th. Nike Air Max Penny Orlando. I mean, I got a pair, and I mean, I would suggest go ahead and buy them if you like them. The little ones. Now the GS sizes, I remember back in the day, the GS sizes looked kind of funny. Like, I don't know if they fixed the model, but I remember these were kind of like weird looking, kind of similar to kids' foams.
It don't look like it from that picture.
Yeah, this picture looks good. But I remember back in the day, like, I remember them looking different, like something wasn't right on them. But, we'll see. And then again, once again, and again and again, we got the Nike Dunk Low. Man, they hoard these things out.
I don't even understand how people making money off on resale.
I just say, you know what? Make this like make this like an Air Force One. Make it so anybody could get them.
It's there point. Now.
Well, I was about to say anybody can get them now. Okay, I mean, if you want.
Well, I mean, you still like, but it's still. I mean, you go on certain sites, it's still gonna cost you $200. Yeah, so I mean, that's $90 right there. It's still a little resale, just because it ain't, Travis numbers.
It drop every month, bro. If you ain't got that shoe, you ain't want
that. It's dropping again.
Right.
And then we got the New Balance 550s. They got 3 colorways, but they've been kind of dropping out different colorways here and there. I'm not mad at the shoe, but these joints, like, I did get a pair and I got a size 12, and them joints was tight. Like, so, I mean, that's probably another shoe you probably could go up a full size in, but I don't know. How y'all feel about the 550?
No.
I got one pair, and they were straight for me. True to size was good.
Really?
Yeah.
I got
I would like to just have a pair, just to have a pair in the collection. Everybody said they're comfortable, so I would just like to get a pair.
I just love my 574s, and that's what I stick with. That's mine.
Yeah, I like the 9060s. 9060s, my
favorite. Yeah, that 9060 go hard. That 9060 go hard.
Those joints are comfortable. And I blame all y'all for whoever got them because that's how I ended up with them. And then we got the Nike Air Force One Little Acra. What the hell?
Oh, well, I want that for some reason. I don't know why, but
okay.
Yeah, those are dope.
They kind of remind me of the Air Susan colorway a little bit. They look like they took pieces of it. You know what I'm talking about? The Susan Air Max 1.
Missing link.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Missing link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it.
You don't see it.
No.
You got the green here. You got the brown here. There's a little bit of the red's kind of. Is this the same kind of red that's on the one swoosh? And it's got this little curry color. And then there's some off white. I'm gonna need you to put. I'm gonna need you to put your peepers on.
She's like, nah.
I need you to put your peepers on.
It looked more to me. It looked more like that. Day of the Dead shoe. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Wait, well, let me see if there's anything of notability. You got them Reebok Rubik's cubes. And I think, and then the AIs that I've seen them drop somewhere else. But I think that's it. What else is coming out? This ain't it, is it?
That's
it this week.
I thought it was supposed to be coming out too.
Yeah, them joints you missed.
Those blue and white 13s coming out.
I thought that was next month.
I thought it was
the
this
blue
one.
and the blue 13s with the gray toe.
Was that the French blue 13 or whatever they call it?
Shit. Well,
And I don't know about those. What was it? The 12s. I don't know if those got pushed back. Those stealth. They gonna run the stealths in the ground.
Man, those stuff.
Oh yeah, the gray joints.
Yeah. The ones and the 12s.
Oh, no wonder they doing the reserves all this week, right? They got all them shoes.
Here, I'll show this one here, and we can just kind of roll into this topic. I mean, this is a quick one that I had. Let's see if I can make it bigger. All right. So we got what's that this week? That's next week, isn't it? So the yellow, that's next week anyway. So there's really, I don't think
the ginger.
How do y'all feel about these? And let's just go through the August release after today. How y'all feel about these ginger 14s?
I love 14s, but that ain't the one I'm used to looking at. So I ain't buying them.
No, I feel you. I mean, I bought the yellow Ferrari joints, and I'm like,
I got those too.
I'm like,
I definitely don't need two of them.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't need those. I rarely rock those anyway. So then, let's see.
My mama told me if I don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
You ain't never listen. Never listen.
I do want the ginger 14s. I'm gonna hit up my plug and see if I can get them. But I do want those.
No.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna be copping those threes.
Which ones? Oh, the purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. These threes, they come with like a little spacer in the back. The back tab, it was kind of just different. But yeah, you got the French blue 13s and you got the Flint 12s. Don't need those. Let's see here.
And it's just weird, right? Because the release calendar just completely changed what it was originally was for August.
Yeah, I feel like they keep changing. Like when? So, is it September when the Fire Red 3s are dropping?
Yeah, I think that's when they said it changed to
Here.
September.
They already
dropped. Here they dropped overseas. Yeah,
September 10th. It looks like is what the date's on right here.
So if I find a pair around retail right now, I'm gonna get them.
They almost at retail right now on StockX.
What they at, like $230?
My size was going at about $230.
But then you add if you go on StockX, you
gotta add another $60.
Yeah, you get $300.
The yellow toe ones on StockX going for like $230, which is a surprise.
I don't know. Somebody had them joints like a
year
year
ago. Just
ago.
put the color change so much. I think they're gonna sit around too.
I was looking forward to the Canyon Purple 4. They moved it to October.
They moved it back, but they made it extended sizes. So like I'm definitely gonna try to get a pair of those.
Extended to what? Is it
to 16?
Or is it,
men's 15. Men's 15, I think.
I'm confident.
He's smiling like I'm confident.
No, Petty. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm confident. Call me what you want. I'm confident.
Then you got let's see, Queen. You got the Michigan State Dunks. You gonna get these, or you already got them?
No, you know what? I can't hit on a state dunk. Like I can't hit on the one pair of green dunks I got. Had to hook me up with those. Yeah, it wasn't the Michigan States either. It was the Paisley ones. So
okay,
those I can get.
Hey, all right,
right here, can't get them.
Are you going to bed, little baby?
Wow, you had those early.
All right, go to bed.
Which one?
That green one right there. That one. That dunk right there.
Yeah, I thought they already dropped before. I don't know. All right, Cam. Chill out.
That green and white one, yeah, that dropped a couple years ago.
Okay.
That's a double swoosh on there, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen those.
Oh, that low up top? Is that what you're talking about?
It's just two swoosh on there. Look.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one on the 27th. That one already dropped.
That came out a few times.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
That's green?
Yeah, that's green.
Green and blue.
Oh.
It's got the yellow. Oh, I thought that ain't the one with the yellow tone on it. The yellow tone.
This one?
That ain't that. Yeah.
No, the one at the bottom on the 27th. That one was
The one on 27.
Yeah, bottom
this
left
one?
corner. Yeah.
No, the dunk. Down last.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's got yellow on the back tab, so you guys might be right.
Oh, that might be the same one. That's the one you showed us in that picture.
That's it. I need that. Yeah.
Definitely ain't getting that green force.
It's not a very exciting month for releases. I mean, I got the threes and the fives. I mean, that's all I really wanted. I mean, I love to have a pair of off-whites so I could sell them joints, but that never happens.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's been an exciting year.
Yeah. You ain't
Surprised.
wrong.
I've been excited about this year with the Air Max, all the Air Max this year.
I might break a record on cops this year, man. I didn't think till I counted the shoes that I purchased. I was like, damn, I did that already.
Consciously never breaking my record, okay? Ever.
What's your record?
121.
In a year? In a year? Shit, you bought a shoe every other day.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks. And something.
121.
Late at night, boy.
Yeah, I was bad. Like I was waking up in the middle of the night, like
man, you had that little got the haddies. You ain't doing nothing.
I'm never ever I don't even plan on coming close to that no more, but yeah.
I probably did that back in the day, way back in the day, but the last 3 years I've copped 70 pair each year. The last 3 years.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah,
that's too much.
The year's still young.
It is.
I know I'm at 45 this year.
I don't know.
I don't feel so bad now. I don't feel so bad now.
21.
All right, let's go.
That's crazy.
Let's hit the next one up. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit about Kanye, and he was in the news today. You know, he posted one of one post on his page. It says Skeet Davidson dead at age 28, and I saw something where Kim was demanding that it be taken down, that he's bullying and stuff like that. I mean, it is what it is. But one of the things that I wanted to get into today was just talk about, you know, Yeezy Day and how apparently Kanye did not, you know, approve for it, and they went, and he's really upset with some of the things that are happening at Adidas. Do you guys think that we'll ever see Kanye back with Nike? And if so, do you care?
Not really. I just wish Kanye would do his own thing, bro. Well, he don't need that.
Exactly.
I mean,
he don't need nobody.
But I think if he did it, it'd just be because he's an asshole, just because. You know, he getting his feelings, and you know.
First of all, would Nike really want him back? That's number one.
That's true.
Do they want to deal with the same thing Adidas is dealing with how he acts? You know, that's the thing. But I'm like McFly. I was saying to somebody the other day, Kanye got enough money to start his own shoe. He don't need Nike, Adidas, or anybody. He can manufacture his own shoe and and be good.
As long as he been sneaker relevant, he don't have his own shit by now. Like
But
that's crazy.
when
Crazy
he was dropping like boots and stuff like that. Were they selling out? Like when he was because he was dropping stuff by himself.
I mean, you gonna have your failures, but
Right.
Kanye, if Kanye was like, "Look, this is what I'm doing," all that stuff's gonna move, man. It's gonna go.
I think it would be dope to see a new brand come up though. That would be fire. The Adidas Confirmed, I heard a lot of people had problems with it, and I mean Confirmed supposed to be easy.
I deleted mine.
Shit.
Did you?
I ain't never hit.
Terrible.
I deleted it.
Never hit.
I hit for other people.
What you get?
Me.
What you get?
What did I get on it? What did you get? Those
She hit them animal print HUs for me.
Okay.
I think that's about
was that it?
that I can
Another
remember.
pair?
I think you hit them zebras off of there. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. You buy a lot of shit. I can't keep up.
Oh no, I think I got those from Foot Locker. Oh no, I did hit on Confirmed on those. I hit on 2 pair. I took one of them motherfuckers back because I knew I wasn't gonna wear. I ain't gonna wear 1 pair, let alone 2. I still ain't wear that pair of zebras. They sitting right there.
Yeah,
If you could have got one shoe off of this Yeezy Day release list, which one would you want? Unless you already have it.
I tried to get the foam runners, but it wasn't for me. It was for my son because he lost his Onyx slide. He got on one of them roller coasters.
Oh heck no! I'd have been mad.
Get on the roller coaster.
He had to leave with no shoe.
Well, I wasn't thinking about it because he don't ride roller coasters, and we was kind of like I was like daring him to get on the roller coaster, and I was like, "Hey, you need to sit on your flip flops." And before we knew it, that sucker was gone. Universal still sending me emails like, "We haven't found your flop."
You're not gonna find it.
Yeah.
Somebody walk around with one slide.
Oh yeah, they don't
one slide. So that's the only thing I tried to get because I was just trying to make up for, talking him into getting on that roller coaster. He cried too. He was so scared. Never again.
It all depends on what roller coaster you're going to. If you're going to a fair, that's a no for me. If it's something that like a Cedar Point, if it's like a Cedar Point or something like that, then I could probably.
We were at Universal, so I
I mean that's
type of deal or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's professional. Yeah. Sometimes you got like these ones out here at the fair. Like we went to the state fair last week, and my wife was like, let's get on this and that. I'm like, hell no. I was like, you can get on there. But
when you start walking up the steps and that platform be shaking just your one little weight getting on there. Somebody died at one like a couple years ago. Like the thing came off and it slammed them into the ground. I'm like, nope, it was here in Columbus. They taking them down, they putting them up. They taking them down, they putting them up. Are y'all screwing them on by hand? No, bro, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I wanted the red foam runners, but those probably the highest ones right out of the foam runners, the red pair.
Yeah.
I ain't even see them drop, bro. I ain't even see that. But like I felt like I wanted the blue tent and the turtle doves. That was the only two personal shoes that I wanted. But I fell asleep at like 10:30, and then I had 2 accesses. And I don't know what they were because I was asleep.
Oh dang!
And I was like, oh well.
I wanted those blue 700s.
No, I saw some people with those.
Yeah, I want those blue 700s, but I got the blue and orange joints, so I was like, I'm not really.
I don't even know what a turtle dove is.
Hey man, they sing Christmas songs about them,
Yeah.
I mean, okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, turtle doves.
Little white
partridge in the pear tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit. I'm like, what? All right, whatever you said.
Yeah, and then are y'all done with Ye? Are y'all?
I'm good with Kanye. He's straight with me, bro.
Yeah, I go through spurts, man. Like sometimes I be getting like upset about some of the stuff he does, and I realize that, man, I don't give a fuck what nobody does. I mean, shit. If I like the shoes, and I like the shoes, yeah. So
I just don't like the shoe. That's what it is. It's not. I mean, I don't care for his antics either, but at the same time, I've never saw a Yeezy and was like, oh shit, I gotta have that. I mean, like I bought my Yeezy because I was like, damn it, I ain't bought nothing in a long time. I got an itch. That literally. True.
I don't understand why he can be a petty asshole and people praise him, but when I do it, they want to cancel me. That's my problem.
Exactly. See?
Hey man, you gotta put out merch. You gotta tell
You
them
say
you're great.
new booty, and everybody got a whole problem.
Right. Everybody doing lives and shit.
Hey, you gotta put that merch out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't tell you shit if you got merch.
Yeah. Celebrity.
I'm a celebrity in my own mind, so don't that count?
So, nope. Not in public. Not in public.
Reginald Bell Johnson. Gotcha.
Really?
I fuck with Kanye still though, man.
Yeah.
Maybe not his politics though. That shit pissed me off.
Yeah, Skin out. I got soft, man, because everybody was giving me a hard time, so I had to get soft. I did. Everybody was giving me a hard time. They said I was too big of an asshole, so I had to chill out a little bit.
Start smoking weed.
I wish.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
We know you know.
For me, but I really don't give a shit. Never have.
But see, Michelle, you can be like that and people still gonna fuck with you, and that's the difference. Like if I was to go back to how I used to be, people can be like, man, you know, he arrogant, he cocky, he this and that, and y'all know I ain't none of that shit. But you know, that's the label I get put under. But if you act like that, people love it and laugh about it.
I don't know why, because I literally don't give a shit.
I mean, we know. That's the thing. We know.
I think that people like people who they can get something from. If they can't get something from you, because this is like if somebody were to meet Kanye and he was like, "Oh yeah, here's a pair of shoes," and that's an opportunity. But like if they can't get none from you, then they want the only thing they can get from you is the satisfaction of tearing you down.
Right. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. And maybe because I literally don't care. Like you say whatever you want. I'd be like,
yeah.
Guess what's gonna happen? Regardless of what you say, when I walk in my bathroom and I flick on the light, it's coming on. When I flush my toilet, the water gonna go right now. So I have no problem. I really don't.
And yes, Q, we know that you partake in herbal essence. We saw you on Who Has the Heat this past week, and you was blowing out clouds. We've seen it. The cops will be knocking on your door. I guess it's legal up. If you're in Chicago, though, are you in Illinois or are you back in Michigan?
She in Chicago.
Michigan is legal, right?
Yep, it is. Every damn.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas. You see how they treat us in Dallas?
Hey, man.
Getting arrested at the airport and stuff.
What? It's so crazy.
Hey, man. Texas for you. They trying to do different shit down there. I don't think I can be down there too long because they'll pass a law while you go down there for a weekend.
1 minute wearing your fitted legal, the next you get
right.
No black socks on Sundays.
They pass a law.
Oh, she said it's legal there too.
Yeah, it ain't legal here. I mean, it if you get medicinal, it's legal medicinal, but like as far as recreational, it's decriminalized, so you only get a ticket unless you got enough.
You mean tell me I drive 45 minutes, I'm gonna get a damn ticket?
Yeah, you're gonna get a ticket.
Hey.
Yeah, you're gonna get a ticket, but I mean, it's not a lot though. It's like just petty, you know, at least different areas.
You going to jail up in this mother.
Right.
I ain't messing with it neither, man. I mean, my thing is just like they'll drug test you at work, and they say, "Hey, I don't care if it's legal."
Yeah, that's kind of
so
my thing.
It ain't worth it to me.
Right.
I got glaucoma.
I ain't that internet. I ain't internet famous. I can't be out here talking about I'm about to quit my job and be a content creator. No.
Yeah, shoot. They'd be like, "You better get on something else."
Right.
That's exactly what it said. Like, my last
shit. Thanks to Marcus, I might make maybe a couple of dollars. See if we can pay this boy rent next month. Let's see if we can pay this boy now. If these start cranking out like I want them to crank out, I don't know. A little passive residual income there.
You see, this all fun and game till your lips turn black. Okay, next topic. All right, hey man. I mean, we typically in an hour, but if the chat has anything that they would like to discuss, go ahead and put a little topic in the chat. And then also, I believe Skip is having a black ass battle tonight. If y'all want to go check that out, it probably happened at 2:00 in the morning Eastern. Skip Dinka. Oh man. Or if y'all got something, you guys want to talk about something that's going on in the sneaker community. It's been a pretty low key, past week or so as far as things going on. As far as I know,
I haven't really seen anything. Nothing else about. Anybody hear anything else about Zeta kicks?
I got
they said they were gonna go not guilty.
I got my money.
Not guilty.
Yeah, he said he's gonna plead not guilty.
Oh, he pleading not guilty. Okay.
Yeah, he said he's gonna plead not guilty. I don't know how. He sold more than they sold to all the little mom and pop shops.
Right. Like, bro, the chip stacked against you there, good buddy.
Yeah, him and his wife. So.
All right, you can be like, and your wife, like.
Hey, you got enough money. Now it's time to get a sex change. You don't want to get put in there with them niggas. There was one. Did you see that one story where they had let me take this off. They had a male to female trans inmate that went to a female prison, and he was knocking them all up.
Yes, I was like, I saw it.
And then they was trying to put him in the men's, and it's like, no, that ain't fair. It's like, what do you do in that case? You can't be knocking them down like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
It's too many soft ass people in the world, man. That's all it is, bro. Too much inclusion and all this other stupid shit. You a man, go to man.
Like you gotta be careful with that, because people get to acting all kind of crazy when you tell them they gotta do some time. I don't know. I think it's some questions that need to be asked. Like you can do the whole changeover, but that don't mean.
My name's Sharkeisha. If I gotta do time,
what's your blood, man? What's your DNA say you in?
Excuse me, ma'am.
That's crazy.
You got some nigga just knocking out all these women in the prison. They playing basketball over there dunking.
They said they did move him to a male prison. I see.
Yeah. They moved him, and then he was trying to dispute he or she.
Yeah, but how safe is that for him though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever.
The thing is,
they knocking him down now.
Right. Yeah, he's real popular now.
Right.
All right, beloved.
He might be for pulling that move though. Like, hey,
he in there like Uncle Clifford and shit.
Yeah, he said.
All you gotta do is stay out.
He got 2 people.
Oh yeah, they said it's there in Jersey.
Yeah, just stay out of prison, stay out of jail. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're right. If they can, if that's kind of easy to prove. If he sold 600,000 pairs though, Cougar 11s, you gotta like, okay, so this how many was made? How was you claiming you selling that many pairs? Right. And you know what I'm saying? How did you even get your hands on that? Because in that case, you got to either say, you got to pretty much come out and be like, hey, I was selling fakes. Like that's all you can really, you know what I'm saying, get from that.
Yeah, he's gonna be selling more.
Have any of y'all ever
deliver?
Have y'all ever done pre-orders on sneakers?
Yeah,
I have through him.
You did?
Yeah.
Did it come through McFly?
No, he caught the case, but I got my money back. Had he not got the case, I'm sure I probably would have got it. But yeah,
okay.
He had a pre-order in December for like $150 for the Playout 12. So I was like, cool. All my homeboys was like, yeah, do this. You should do it. It's gonna take forever to get the shoe, but you're gonna get it. I asked some other known sneaker people, and they was like, yeah, we done bought from him too. So I was like, all right, then let's do it. Then,
I know he's talking about.
Yeah, and then right after my wedding, it was like, oh, he caught a case. I'm like, oh snap, he caught a case dispute. Dispute this shit.
You know what? I haven't actually checked. I had 2 pairs still waiting. But mine have been a long time. And I honestly, I ain't even gonna lie, I kind of just forgot about it. So I had a pair of Chicago ones that was supposed to drop years ago. And then like the yellow toes. Like I think I done had those sitting for 3 years now. But I only paid like I want to say $100 maybe. Maybe
y'all see the email that they sent from the receivership?
You got to be careful. You got to watch that because they sent an email. The emails was misspelled. So when you look at it, it look like spam. You know what I'm saying? Like you about to get, you don't want to click the link, but you know I'm dumb. I go on the kids' phone and be clicking links.
And then all of a sudden they got.
And I clicked it and I was like, ain't this about a slick mother? Because it was something else was spelled wrong in it. Like you don't expect nothing, you know, that professional to come across that messed up. You know what I'm saying? So you looking at it, you like, I ain't gonna lie. I think they did it on purpose. I have posted it. Yeah, but other than that, but I've had shoes. I've purchased shoes from him, and they've come. The only issue was you don't get them till like a month and a half after release. Like that was.
And see, that's why I can't pre-order. That's why I can't pre-order.
Yeah,
I don't have no patience. When I order something, if I don't have it in a week, I'm calling people. I'm sending emails. I don't have patience, so I can't.
But I know people who had got out of that with him a long time ago, and they had like $10,000, $15,000 invested in him. And I mean, this was before he got big. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying 2019, 2018, and they had that kind of money already racked up in them. And I guess there were issues, you know what I'm saying, even before, you know, before all this came up. There were issues before he got this big. Like now, it's like you could barely get a pair of shoes off his site before they all gone. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool when I wasn't really stressing about how long it took him to get, especially if it wasn't nothing that was like serious like that. Like I think I got the tattoo 4s or some shit like that. And like I said, it was a while ago. But I remember them dropping in like end of November, and they didn't get here till like January.
Damn. What's called Atlas almost got me. We had him on the show, and I think some people he didn't get back to, but he did send me Atlas. He was a reseller. I think he's out of Indiana, and he had come on the show and he was talking about. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get." I think this was when around the Royal Toes.
I think I remember that.
And then he was like, if you come from the show or whatever, then I'm gonna sell them to you for retail. And then, I don't know if anybody had any problems with those, but I think he tried to sell Homage to Homes and maybe Concords, and then it got sticky there. And he caught a case. Maybe the same. But he caught a case, and then he came back and he tried to sell again, and I'm like, dude, how you gonna sell anything? You still owe people money. Right. And then I had a couple of people that I was talking to that he was just like, they were like, hey, we haven't gotten our shoes back. So I talked to him, and I had his phone number, and then he started paying back some of the people. So I don't know, but Maserati said he. Let me go ahead and pop that up. I ain't gonna say it.
Don't be scared, Ken. Don't be scared.
I ain't scared. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to get sued. I know some people are litigious.
I feel
you. And I'm trying to protect my pennies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta go to the store first.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Like that's a lot. Like it I don't know. Like I said, you knew eventually it was gonna come around, that these people was gonna get bigger and bigger. It's gonna get greedy. Once you start getting all those resellers up under another reseller, because that's all they was doing. You know what I'm saying? They was getting them from him at a good price or whatever, this kind of price. And that's what I mean. Like they'll come in, they buying it for $500, then they charging you $800 so they can make a profit, and then come to find out you still ain't getting your shoe. So I think that happened for a couple people. I don't know. It seemed like dude was doing it to female sneakerheads than anything. There was a guy doing it out of, I want to say PA or something like that. And I don't know. Couldn't find it.
I think I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and dude was like, mama was a dentist or some shit.
I forget.
Like they got all in dude business. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. That person puts everybody on blast.
Yes. Not
Oh,
about
shit.
to go there with you, Kevin.
I'm not going there. Shit.
And use your whole government.
I'm trying to stay out of any type of live discussions.
Yep, and that's right. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's all they was doing.
Yeah.
I agree with Polo though. I'm paying for something. I'm impatient. I be checking, tracking, and everything. Like, look, I need my stuff. I need it in hand.
Yeah, I mean, I like it better that way. And sometimes I'll pay a little bit more to get it quicker. Cause I've been ordering from Flight Club a little bit more now because they got their prices in order. So like you can get the buy it now where it's like, you know, a couple dollars more. If it's not too far, I'm like, all right, go ahead and send them now. Otherwise, you know, I'll take my time if I have to. But I mean, they've been having some decent prices. They've been under retail on a lot of stuff.
Still go though, right?
Yeah,
it still goes.
But sometimes, man, I've seen it. Like sometimes the price don't be the same.
No, fact, they don't.
Oh yeah, they
I
don't.
got them.
Yeah, they not like Flight will have something super cheap, and then you see it on Goat, and it be way up here.
Yeah,
we're like, dang, okay, all right, that's crazy. But I don't know. I haven't bought a lot of stuff resale lately either. I kind of chilled out on that.
Hey, I can't afford resale.
You gotta pay them shit. I wish right now on those stock.
I ain't even gonna lie. I was coming through
StockX, man. I can't stand that.
Every other day, like
StockX. I'm like, all right, I could pay this price,
right?
And then you total everything up. Boop 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 boop. It's like Uber Eats.
Yeah.
So you go to McDonald's, you spend $50 on a McDouble and a large fry.
Yeah. I see a lot of stores popping up though. Like Impossible Kick seem like they popping up everywhere.
Who?
Impossible. Yeah, that's a lot of resale stores.
They actually opened up one here in our more upscale mall. But and I went in and I checked it out. But you know, you walk in, you like,
the stock went from what shipping 25 now it's 20 now, so it's getting there.
I guess whatever. I remember you could go on StockX and then every fifth purchase you got free shipping and it wasn't no fees like associated with it. You know, like you didn't even have taxes. So whatever you was buying, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that price that you bought it at, that's what it was. So I think for me, like knowing that and then seeing like at the end, I'm like,
yeah, that's why eBay too. I'll go to eBay too because I see what the shipping is and then I figure out the taxes. But like, you know, eBay definitely, as long as they have the check too. So I mean, I still
off of eBay.
I buy a decent amount on eBay. I mean, eBay is a good place to reach back. And if you don't mind getting a used pair, eBay, I mean, because they'll still check it depending on how much money you spend on it.
But are they checking it really though?
Right, because old girl got me scared.
Yeah, she be flowing through them things.
I'm like, girl, what you doing? Man, like my damn 12-year-old can do that. What?
Well, I mean, what's the legit check? If that's the case, then we all legit check it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, she be like,
right. I'm like, here you.
She be flipping the shoe and shit.
You more of a clown than anything. You over here doing tricks with the shoe and shit, girl.
Karen, we need to get on the show, Karen.
Hey, we need to
get on the show.
We probably find her on Instagram.
Yeah, she on Instagram. I didn't follow her or nothing, but they always put her ID on there. You can go to her page and shit.
I hit up I can't remember his name. I got him on. We can make that happen.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Let's talk about sneaker battles.
All right.
Let me get this up. Sneaker battles.
No, he didn't.
Wow.
That's hilarious, man.
That was your Skeletor?
Skeletor.
Simpleton. All right, let's go through. Let's kind of talk about let's dig into some of the complaints because I know we kind of touched on it earlier when we did the interview. Let's talk about some of the complaints that you guys hear because I mean you guys have the biggest sneaker battle channel on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. I mean I know there's other places like Complex, they kind of ran with the idea. I mean they steal everything. Complex,
Complex steals everything.
Hey man, hey yo, I'm gonna say this before we even dive into that. I want to say, first of all, since y'all giving us our flowers, we can definitely give y'all's, man. Shout out to the Monday Mid-Soul for lighting the torch, man. And we laid the pavement, and everything that came after that. You know what I mean?
That's much appreciated.
That's it. That's it.
You know, if it
my speaker battle start.
If y'all didn't plant that seed for E-Money, man, we might not be here. And if we wasn't here, none of you other motherfuckers would be here. So,
facts.
Yeah, it is just crazy though.
That's for sure.
Well, all right, let's talk about this though. Do you guys think that it's oversaturated at this point, or do you think it's a good thing for so many outlets to be out there?
I don't mind there being multiple platforms, like multiple battles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When you see something, especially with the time that it really kind of got heavy, everybody was at home, it was COVID, you had nothing else to do, no way. So it was that. But the thing that irritates it is, like with anything that's starting out, people see other people doing things and then they do it that way, but you're not giving them the props that, I saw them do it like this on this way, so I'm gonna try it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But and then I think that's the thing that's more irritating to me, even than people complaining about the show. Like, don't steal something and you blatantly steal it, and then you mess around and call it the same thing, and you like, are we doing something special in this battle? We gonna have a lifeline. You like, motherfucker, that ain't special. We've been doing that.
Yeah, right.
What you talking about? And
new invention that had.
And you get people who say, once they get called on, I ain't even never heard of that show, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. And they ghost watching. You be like,
no, you go through your chat history and you see that they said something.
Mess around and say something by accident, type of L and hit in or something.
Hey, I done caught several motherfuckers saying they ain't never seen our show in the comments. And y'all lucky I didn't put that shit in the highlight reel, because my petty meter, I was.
Hey, all I gotta say is drip, flip, or skip.
Man.
I was like, right. All y'all been on it. Most of y'all been on the show. I think only one person hadn't been at that point. And then I was like, damn, we played the game and then y'all just stole it.
Then they put it on Complex, yeah.
They took it all over, didn't they? I was like, what? This just don't. Y'all get this? But I mean, I guess that's what a lot of people do. They take, and they use it and things like that. Like I said, I don't mind. It's just, at least acknowledge, what I'm saying? Right. There's room for everybody to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's not acknowledging it, not taking away from what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to think any less of you. It's just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when it comes to recaps, you know what I'm saying? Like, people can see that as content on top of content from a different content. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody like Chill Time do caps on ours too, like Rep's done them before too. But that's fine, because you know what I'm saying? Like, they still acknowledge where they're getting it. It's not like they like hating on the show or nothing like that. You know, right. It's more of a help than anything for our show to get us seen. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's cool, but like some people are just, I don't know. It's like this last little incident we had with they excited about having 100 in the chat. It's like,
yeah, that was stupid. I mean, I was ignorant. I'm like, I've seen you guys have it in there multiple times.
Yeah, but dude was literally live streaming our show. Like,
I don't understand how that dude has so many people in his chat. Cause I'm like, who?
Right, I'm like, how y'all
he did not look entertaining to me. Like, I'm like, bro,
I'm gonna watch you watch something else. Like, that's like watching you watch TV. Like, what are we doing? It's like, I don't know.
That's YouTube though. That's YouTube. That's what this is now.
But my whole thing is, he got that many people.
The first one.
He should have been encouraging those people, like, go sign up or subscribe, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. You got that much of a following, you know what I'm saying, and especially with us having our whole purpose behind even starting it was to get people seen in the community. It wasn't all about us trying to, flex and have big pots of money and stuff like that, because that should come out of our pockets. People don't donate to Who Has the Heat for whatever reason. I don't understand. If we took that money, we would still do it in. But like I told old boy, I was like, you got to understand, this ain't just some regular, sneaker battle that we do on fun. That LLC is literally there for a reason. It's not because it looked cute behind who has the heat. Like, it's a legit.
But see, y'all really should start the donating thing, because just a few weeks ago, Skipper had been doing his battles, and I said something on here about go donate and then start putting that towards the battle. And since then, Skip getting a shit ton of donations on every battle.
Yeah,
y'all should be doing the same thing. But
we've tried it. We put it up there, but for some reason, people don't.
Cash App on the screen, every episode.
Yep, it's on the screen.
Stay
up there.
Run them pay questions.
Well, I'm telling the usual suspects that are here now. I mean, it takes time and away from our families. I don't have no family, but everybody else up here got families. You know what I'm saying? To put content like this together, $5 out of your pocket. Ain't nobody buying no shoes this week. $5 or $10 out your pocket to go towards, what they're doing, what they're creating, especially with, like I said before, they're doing something different every season. They're adding every season. Put a few dollars in the pot. Help them grow, man. When they battle this, who battling this weekend?
Be more than I for kicks.
Yep.
Go
put some money in there, man. Put a little money in their pocket.
For, After Dog though, but that was way out there. But we don't want.
Yeah, that was different.
Ron.
Way out there. So it's like you said, you rather.
Yeah, that was an interesting night right there. Because, and like I said, we do things like that. Like, we got the LeBron battle coming up and stuff like that. But back to what Kev said, the stuff that, like, when people start talking about who cheating, you know what I'm saying, and things like that, like, that's a big issue. Like, normally, like, I don't know what it is, but people don't come to me and McFly about that. They always go to E. But
because they're scared of y'all.
But they always go to. I mean, we all end up knowing about it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a whole big controversy going on with the show, where people were saying another couple cheated and things like that, and it was just kind of like it get deep. You get some of these people who are so competitive that it's just like it takes the fun out of it. Like
I spoke him into existence.
There you go.
Shout out to Ron.
Yeah. But for us, that's why we try to not mention the money factor a lot. We just want people to come up and show shoes and relax. Even like they said, every battle has a pot, but we just want people to have fun. Don't make it this, that, and the other. Just show your shoes. And a lot of people like, okay, this person got a nice collection. So that like Sid was saying, that's been the whole premise of the show. Just showcase what you got in your collection, because everybody don't know everybody. So that's what we try to do.
I get that. I mean, because seeing your show has introduced me to a lot of people in the sneaker community that I didn't even know about. And, I mean, the community is much bigger than what we see most of the time, especially like on IG. Like Kev said, he go to TikTok and see other people. So what y'all do is also introduce people who we never heard of into this little community that we've been trying to grow. But still, at the same time, man, look, L Train and Ron G, thank y'all. I ain't asking for no money over here.
Please donate more. Pass the collection plate around again.
That ain't what I'm doing. But I'm my whole thing with what I'm saying about who has the heat. This has been a longer. What y'all in y'all 8th season now? Is that where we at? 8 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Go, just show them some love, man. That's all I ask. Just show them some love, because I mean, they get hundreds of people watching their show every week.
And they have an LLC, so I mean, they are business. And I'll throw this out there. I mean, I love the super chat, but if they're gonna donate, they're gonna donate back to the channel. They're gonna get more money if you guys do it on Cash App, because they take 30% off of the super chat off top. So Cash App, you'd be able to, that's I think why Skip kind of says, certain things. So, the one thing that I wouldn't want him to get in trouble, people thinking that he's taking money because he's only giving what he's getting. You don't want to say, all right, hey, the $10 dono came in and they got $7. Well, why they only get $7? Skip take some money off the top? No. YouTube took that money.
Right, YouTube took it. Right, so people don't, and a lot of people don't know that though. You know what I'm saying? They thinking what they're donating is going to where they're putting it, but like, yeah, you got to cut that by 30%. YouTube got to get their cut. So that's super.
And then still, my thing is, even if you got 100% of the money and you only decided to give 70% to the winner, you're still operating a show. There are a lot of people who watching. We have to pay for StreamYard. There's certain services that we have to pay for to keep this going, you know. And I mean, yes, we do this for the fun. We're not asking y'all to pay our bills. I'm not trying to retire because of YouTube. But at the same time, you know, I think that a lot of these channels like Who Has the Heat, Retro Talk, Talking Kicks, Trap, everybody, they're bringing you content daily, taking time out of their lives. You know, you don't have to watch, but if you do, you know, a couple of dollars don't hurt. They really don't.
Like I said, that pot come out of our pockets. Like whatever the winner get at the end, that's from the, you know, that's from us to them. It's not, because like I said, we don't get donations and things like that. So that's straight out of our pocket. We divvy up, come up out of it, and you know, to make each season happen. Y'all
should hit up companies for sponsorship that will give y'all cash dono, and then you can advertise whatever it is. Because I mean, you guys are getting, you know, valid eyes on your show, so I mean, that's definitely in the realm of possibility. I mean, y'all can do whatever y'all want with it, but I'm just telling you, you guys have the power to do that.
And salute to L Train, Ron G. I always see them giving out money all the time. On every channel, not every channel. Salute to those guys. I mean, that's,
I'm repping my Speedy P T today.
Mrs. Jones.
I mean, like, I want to see, you know, y'all get as much as y'all can, because the thing that pisses me off more than anything is concepts or whatever. What's not concept?
Complex.
Complex coming in and taking, you know, ideas that we've been a part of and capitalizing financially way more than we could ever do. And it kind of stunts our growth. I mean, once they get into it, they've already created a product that everybody knows. So everybody thinks that's where it came from, when that's not exactly, you know, where it came from. So
our little our show, not like Complex. And you know, when they see it, they're like, oh, they got that from Complex. When you like, no, I'm gonna need you to go back to a few years ago when we was doing this before this was even a thought on Complex. To see that, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know that, and they just think, you know, oh, they doing a sneaker battle. They don't realize we in 8 seasons, you know, and we just started this out doing stuff just to have fun, you know. And I mean, that's but
people support channels like Complex, and I'm not saying don't watch, but channels like Complex that have millions of subscribers, all they got to do is drop one video a month, and that's going to pay for pretty much all of our salaries with one video by getting 1 million views.
Complex,
you know what I'm saying? That
Who Has the Heat name one time in one of their sneaker battles, and can you imagine what it would do for our channel?
Oh man, that's crazy.
But they don't work like that, because they don't want to put on nobody else. They don't want to create competition. So
I'm a little too dark for that.
I mean, if I were y'all, I'd hit up Barstool.
Oh yeah, they'd be crazy on they.
Hey, you know, the dude, I mean, politically I don't agree with him, but he pays his talent though, man. I mean,
you need to check that out.
Shoeboy asked a good question. Do you think people would participate in battles if they had to pay $10 to $20? Yes. I mean, you pay like right now, everybody is getting ready for NFL fantasy football, and people are paying way more than that to participate. Yeah, I don't see why that would be a problem. I mean, but again, I know these people, and I know they don't want to ask people for money. That's why I'm out here soliciting money for them, because I know they're not going to ask, because that's the kind of people they are, where they don't mind coming out of their pocket. But at the end of the day, you know, we have to help keep these channels around, because we are the originators of this shit. All of us have been doing this YouTube stuff for a long time. We was doing sneaker shit before Complex really got into this sneaker thing. Right. All of us have. So, you know, the support should be coming towards people that you know. You don't see Complex out at sneaker cons playing in meetups and shit like that. I didn't kick it with 313 before. At some point, I know I'm gonna see McFly. I know at some point I'm gonna see E Money. Half the people in the chat I done hung out with. I done seen Q many times, Mrs. Jones several times. We are personal. We get out and we
Right.
meet people and share our lives. I mean, I got half these people's phone numbers. You're not gonna get that from Complex and those other places
Right.
like
I'm
that.
wearing this tee, but when Paris and Mrs. Jones kicked, they had a meet here in Ypsilanti. That's about 35 minutes from where I live. You know what I'm saying? They was here. I got my car. I went out. I watched her run. I watched her daughter run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
not
love,
because of, you know, she had on a pair of sneakers or something I was going to pick up. No, like, that's legit a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? That I acquired a friendship through sneakers and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I will go out and support not just what she got going on with her business and things like that, but her kid as well. I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? When you get to know people like that, and that's like you said, that's a big difference between what we do and we have going on in our little group of community or whatever you want to call it, as opposed to what Complex does. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, who run Complex? Like,
Yeah.
you know, who are they? Do they reach out and do anything like that? Right, exactly. No, they don't. But at the same time, you know, we can't expect them to. They won't even do the same thing back. You know what I'm saying? They're not even they're getting from the community, but they're not giving back to it. So I kind of have an issue with that. Like, I don't even follow Complex for that reason.
Hey, you got several people in the chat that's saying that they would pay to be a part of a battle. So make sure y'all write the names down and reach out. See, you know,
Has Maserati battled? I don't think I've seen him battle on y'all's channel. Maserati Elite.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
He got a nice collection though.
Yeah,
Come on
y'all
over.
need to get
We
him.
taking names for season
And
9.
he's knowledgeable
Like,
too.
we
He's
always
young,
taking names.
younger cat. He's super knowledgeable. Like, I mean,
You know his shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
he can
come
break
on
a shoe
over.
down in
You
history.
will never turn anybody down ever. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's one thing. It ain't like you got to reach some kind of caliper to be on who has the heat. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, make sure if you got enough sneakers, you know, you got to have enough sneakers to make it. But
Right.
that's pretty much the only.
make sure your
you know,
internet's right too.
there is.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, I got a question for y'all. Just
Yeah.
a general question about I know Kev said something about it earlier, but as far as the chat voting, like for me, that's a big thing. Like I feel like just from the point of where I am, like if I was somebody watching the show, the interaction, you know what I'm saying, to have that much interaction in the show or that much say is a big deal for me.
Mhm.
If we decided to take that away,
Don't.
oh dang, can I get out? Get it out. You don't cut me off, okay? Okay, I was just asking.
No, because honestly, I think that the interaction keeps people, you know, involved in the show, and you know they play a part. And I mean, someone can't come and bring all their people in, and you know, influence the entire battle. Now they can influence maybe a couple rounds,
right?
For you know, if it's close. But I mean, I think that the way you guys have it is perfect. I mean, maybe the only thing that I would add, if you guys want to generate more, you know, money towards the battles, is if you had memberships, and you had the membership vote count for maybe 2 votes, and then you had the regular chat count for 1, and then the votes for the judges to be whatever. Because then, you know, you're getting that monthly membership that it contributes to your battle purse, so you don't have to come out of pocket yourself, because you guys already have to buy equipment. You guys have to put your time into it. So I mean, there's no reason why you guys should be out money to do it.
You realize Who Has the Heat is not monetized yet. We don't even have. We just hit 600,
Right, and that's crazy.
Hit 600
Well, then well, how? Like that's crazy. Like y'all.
The
so y'all have to watch. Y'all have the watch hours. So then you got to get to 1,000.
Yep. We have yet to hit 1,000. You know
well,
how hard it is.
Then we all need to do our part
to subscribe to our channel. Like we have not hit 1,000 subscribers yet.
Nope. We need to get y'all there then, because
the channel till late though. I think we only started it for 2 seasons because it was on mine.
Yeah.
It was on this, so we kind of late blooming. So harder.
Yeah, that's how we were. That's how we were. We started on Daniel's channel.
Yeah, we started on Daniel's and we did mine, and then I hit all mine because I think the job folks was. then that's needs to be an initiative that, you know, that we all kind of get together and we help get y'all to that point, because, you know, you guys should be able to do anything you guys want to. And I think that's crazy that you have to do that in order to get to that point. Because if someone's going to donate or someone wants to be a member of your show,
Yep.
then and you're okay with it, well, why shouldn't you be able to? If you only got 5, you got 5 people, and 5 people want to pay you every month, then why not?
Exactly. Nope, you can't do it. You can't.
That's
That's why I'm saying
crazy.
a lot of things. That's why I was like, I don't know if people realize that, but Who Has the Heat is not a monetized show. So that may be another reason why people think, oh, they don't really need donations. They got all these people coming in. I'm like, y'all realize we haven't hit 1,000 yet. You got to hit that 1,000 before you can do anything.
That like button. We need people to hit that subscribe button. That's
Yep.
what we need.
Yep. So that's it. So that's why I try.
Hey, I'm gonna give you this then, because some you can like my buddy, he was Kickstagasm on IG. You guys might know him, but he does Fortnite videos now, and on his you can't vote or you can't say anything in the chat unless you've been subscribed for like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if you do that,
yeah.
that's gonna get your subs up because people gonna want to vote, even if it's somebody who brought somebody over for the moment. A lot of times people have that in there and they won't go and unsubscribe after the fact unless they feel pissed off about it. Otherwise, they just stay there, and then at least you get that follow. So you guys might want to do that. So if people don't just pop in and then
Right.
Members only. Okay, that makes
We
sense.
didn't have people getting their feels and take their
We
little
were about to say.
subscribe.
I mean that's
We
gonna
had
happen.
them say it
That's-
in the chat. Like,
that's
I'm
gonna happen.
unsubscribing. Like, all right, do your thing.
Whoever you came to see loses, you unsubscribing.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't
saying,
think
like,
I've
maybe-
ever unsubscribed except for, well, I ain't
And
gonna say no
that'll keep-
names, but yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if you do that, then I mean, say you do like a 10-minute. If you haven't been subscribed for 10 minutes and you can't comment in the chat, then people gonna sit in there for that 10 minutes, and then but they got to sub.
Right, but they got to sub up to be able to. That's a good idea. I didn't know you could do that. Like, set a time.
Yeah, you can do a members only vote. I've seen that a lot.
You can't do nothing without monetization. That's the only thing.
Right.
But you can though with that one. You can
With the chat, he said you can.
chat.
do
You
that.
can with the subs as far as the because I don't think he doesn't have 1,000 followers. So
Okay.
I know he does it because I checked him out today because I checked him out on the Monday Midsoul one instead of my personal one, and then I wasn't subscribed, so I subbed, and then he had a 5-minute thing on it.
All right, I'll look into that. Definitely look into that. They be at YouTube. They do anything to try to make a buck, right?
Yeah,
Hey, check this out, though.
People do it.
Some,
People have been pissy about their person losing, and they will literally tell you that. Put it in the chat. We unsubscribing. Like, who was that wife? I wasn't trying to cause no trouble, but it slipped out before it even came out. It was somebody's wife that was like competing. It came out, and it was like when I was like, listen. My bad.
I know who it is,
You
but
see
I'm
what
not
Shoeboy said?
bringing it up.
Oh, I forgot who it was. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I kind of think.
I recall.
I don't know. I
But
forgot.
y'all care. What issues did y'all have just getting started in general?
Try to make sure that it was fair. I mean, because we wanted to keep it interactive and keep the chat voting, and this was prior to the poll. So, and then also, I mean, getting enough people to make it work the right way.
That was
Because,
the biggest thing.
Yeah, because if you change, someone changes their plans, right before the show, then you got jobs for everybody to do, especially when you got to count the votes. So then you sitting there, someone's got to entertain the chat while the votes are being counted, and then
That was hard.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just the structure was tough, and to get people to be consistent, to be
And
on
then
there and get
double
battlers to show up.
The
You know
double
what I'm saying?
voting, and you gotta
Double
go
votes.
back and check and all that. Like that was a pain.
That was tough.
I
And
think
mean,
one.
and- Go
I
ahead.
for me, I think one of the biggest things was because it was so new. People were afraid to take a chance on a battle. Now with so many battles out there, you got more people willing to get out there and battle. But back then, man, I had to beg people to come on and battle. I mean, it was tough.
You ain't had to beg me.
Everybody's willing to do it.
I was like,
nah, you was
Hey,
always
you
there.
came
You
through.
was always there.
Yeah, you
I
came
was like,
through.
Yeah, you was always there. No matter what you had going on in your life, you battled from your car. I mean,
Yeah, that was a classic. Probably one of the best stories too.
Man,
Yeah, there was no
when
way
everybody was crying.
No way, no way. Nah, if y'all, and that's one thing I always tell people. Like, I'm always shocked when people be like, "Oh, you would come on the show." Like, I was just on J's for Days on Sundays. She's a smaller YouTuber, up and coming, getting into sneakers and things like that. And like, I'm like, I don't get it. Why you acting like I'm not a big deal? I'm just a girl from Detroit that like to, you know what I'm saying, collect sneakers. I'm like, I'm honored anytime anybody asks me to do anything. It's like an honor for me. Like, oh, you took the time out to even see who I am, to be like, oh, I like your collection. Can you be on my show? Like, can I be on your show? What you mean? You gonna let me be on your show? Like, yeah, I'm gonna be on your show.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. But yeah, it's cool though. Like, I like it. But like I said, it's dope. But I never think I could get to the point of where people are like, I could ever say no, I'm not gonna do your show. Like,
right. I think a lot of times though, you do kind of have to look at a show because you don't want to waste your time if it's not fair. Because I mean, you could be on there for 2, 3, 4 hours, and if it's stacked against you to be the the whipping post, then it's not worth your time. And that's one of the things that like I like that you guys make sure that you guys make it as fair as it can possibly be. I couldn't think of another way to make it any more fair. And
that's what we always try to do, even with the changes. You know what I'm saying? Those changes are geared towards making it a fair battle, no matter what your lane is. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's got their lane. Like, even with people who only collect Jordans, you know what I'm saying? Like, or things like that. You're still welcome here. You know what I'm saying? There may be people who only collect Asics and New Balance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Still welcome here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It is. I think it's tough. It's tough to get people that are outside of, I would say, the Jordan community for like a lot of our channels, because a lot of our channels are built on people who started with Jordans and they're still with Jordans, and they may branch off a little bit here and there. But I know that even on my Instagram, I post a non-Jordan picture and then I post a Jordan picture, there's going to be a big discrepancy on what is going to get love. And I mean, it could be even like a shoe that's notable, and it's still like, nah, you don't. This is your lane.
With my reels too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And it's just like that's the thing. Like,
y'all ain't like this one.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that like one of the things that people need to do with with your show is you guys announce the judges, and the judges, you can go through, check their Instagram out, and you see what they appreciate. And then you have to incorporate that into your pool. Yeah. Now, because I mean, you have to read the room, and that's the things. I think a lot of times people say, "Hey, this is the dope shoe. I'm gonna put this out there," but hey, maybe they don't appreciate it like that. You got to make sure you got 3 people on that panel that appreciate it like that. And if you don't have it,
people that take advantage of that, and then some people who don't. And it's not.
And they get mad afterwards, though.
Right? Yep. They get upset because they're reading the room and you did it. You kind of like, but that information is there. What you do with it is up to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my. And then the one thing I do hate is if you happen to not win a battle, that is in no way, shape, or form a reflection of the value of your collection, because your collection is your collection. And I hate for people, like, that's the one thing that gets me. I hate for somebody to leave our show and feel like, you know what I'm saying, oh, I don't have heat or something like that, because heat is always in the eye of the beholder. And I would never want somebody to buy something based off trying to win a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, or thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just don't think I never want anybody to come away with that. You know what I'm saying? That feeling. So I always worry about that.
Though, you know what I'm
saying? I do always worry about that. You know what I'm saying? When people come on, and like, that's why I be like, oh, please don't, like, I don't like sweeps and things like that. Cause people do, take that, sneaker collecting is near and dear to people's heart. You know what I'm saying? That's like they thing. So, once you get that down, a lot of people use that as a mechanism of coping with depression and a lot of stuff. So, you never know where people's head is at sometimes.
Yep, right.
So I do, sometimes, it's a thin line. Sometimes I know people be like, they just sneakers. I'm like, nah. But some people, it's a
not
different level.
Yeah.
Right. You're right. So I do worry about that. But, I say I think about that. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I think a lot of things for our show is different. We think about things that, you know what I'm saying, other bigger places wouldn't even care about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
I mean,
one of the things.
I don't think that. I mean, like the bigger places don't even really care about who wins. Like their whole focus is just to have this notable person on and this notable person on, and they'll show a shoe and won't even show a vote or anything. So it's not really even a sneaker battle. It's just a, hey, we got this guy on here and this guy on here, and there's no investment into who, you know, to the shoes that they're actually pulling out, because they got to pull shoes that nobody has. Like you can't identify with these shoes at all. Like none of their collection.
Right.
We can't shit on them too bad because Maul was on there. Maul was on Complex Battle, so we can't shit on them too bad.
I mean, I shit on him. I mean, Maul the homie, you know, but like Maul got everything.
But I was about to say, but you know, he on a kind of a different level. So
but I'm saying, I'm just saying that, like, you know, I think that their battles are different because like you guys are going for a definitive winner.
Right.
While they, you know, they'll say, all right, we're gonna put it out in a couple days, and who knows what happens in between there. Right. Maybe they don't even show a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think there's a difference because, you know, this culture is built on competition.
Right.
Like, hey, I got these and you got those, but I look flyer than you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what the nature. I mean, I think that at the core of our culture, that's where it's at, and then sneaker battles are a great way to just showcase that.
Yeah, like I like that the chat seemed to take on their own thing. Y'all notice now we be having these crazy hashtags pop up and stuff.
I mean,
all that other stuff, right?
With the we haven't got none today, thanks to E Money.
Oh yeah, the WAP 90.
The WAP 90.
Oh man,
like we always say, right? People say, "Oh, after this battle,
that's me most of the time."
This. You don't. That's the last thing you want to go do is buy a whole bunch of shoes after a sneaker battle, unless you really like those. You see people taking notes. Okay, I'm gonna go buy all of this.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that. I've definitely seen that. And then I watched their IG
to carry it too.
But I think that is, to a point, it's kind of cool though. Like, I mean, I know, like, even in our chat, you know, I see somebody post something because I never really rocked Asics. You know, I've got a couple, but like I see somebody freak it a certain way. Like I see Hop put a picture up, or you know, Caddy or somebody put a picture up, and I'm like, yeah, those are fresh. And if I can get them, you know, for the right price, I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance on them.
Yeah, they just not as comfortable to me though.
Yes, Saucony Asics. The only thing I don't like about Asics is the split tongue. I wish they had Asics where they had the actual tongue.
Like 3.
Yeah.
Like
it's sweet, but then when I put it on my foot, I'd be like,
yeah. And if you got a sock that don't match the shoe, then you know you got a white ankle sock and she look like a flip flop.
Yeah. Now those 6,000s, those bad boys comfortable as I don't know what for me. I don't know what it is, but them starting to stack up over there.
I feel like New Balance is making the big run, making a big push, and they put that between the materials and the comfort.
Yeah. I like those.
And Q, I'm with you. It's all about being fresh. It's never been a competition for me. I mean, I don't battle. You see, I don't even get in battles. To me, it's all about, even if you got a better shoe or considered a better shoe than me, I know when I walk into a room with you, I'm gonna look fresher than you with the rest of the fit. I already know, so I don't even care about what you're wearing on your feet.
And that's
all about being fresh.
Like a lot of people think they get these sneakers in, and you got on your Travis Scott ones, and you got on your Adidas shorts and your Puma t-shirt, and I'll be like, I'ma still look at you sideways. I'll be like, on the top, I'm be like, them ain't even real because you can't.
And I see something that Q said in the chat earlier about our battles, and like I think we had a losers bracket, and then Didi was able to come out of there, and I mean that was just, I mean, the evolution of how we were trying to do our battles. We were trying to do something a little bit different. Maybe we didn't have enough people that volunteered to want to be in the battle, or you know, so you know we had to, you know, change things up. And that's the thing, people don't, you know, really think about all the stuff that it takes in order to put these battles on. And that's what I wanted to concentrate on today with y'all, because it's easy to criticize, but man,
y'all don't understand. We get people who at the last minute they know they dates, but then at the last minute they be like, yeah, I can't do that date, or and then we trying to scramble. Like, we just had that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got somebody that can't do our Sunday battle.
Shout out to Red Gloves.
Right. We just had that happen. Like, okay, you just knew that. Okay, we ain't having it. All right. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta, and then when stuff like that happen, you gotta figure out, okay, can this other battler still go on? Can we get somebody else to do it? You know what I'm saying? And then when you do that, you got to think about it. We got to ask people on the fly if they can judge. Like, there's a whole lot that go in there. That literally took up just about our whole day, only to find out still we couldn't do that battle that day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it throws things off. You think we didn't put in the promoting it and all this other stuff, only to have to come back and say, hey, we got to cancel for this day. So that puts a damper on things. And then if we have a good momentum going, that messes up that momentum if we have to skip a week on top of that, So it's a lot that goes into that. And, we try to figure out if we can feel something. We just had a battle when somebody came up, was like, oh, I'll battle. Somebody couldn't battle or something like that. And it was like somebody just volunteered and we just kind of had a impromptu battle. But
was it Coffee?
There was an exhibition battle.
Coffee and Skip.
Yeah, and they came in, and you know what I'm saying, they what they don't understand is that still allowed us to have a show and get some get some hours and stuff. So the fact that they were willing to do that impromptu battle was great for us. Like, we appreciate
battle
it
anytime.
Impromptu. This is Coffee, because Coffee would be like, you can do it.
Well, that's dope though, man. That's what we need though, because I don't know, man. It's tough, man. It is. Everybody doesn't want to battle, and then some people get cold feet. I mean, and we do this so we can talk on here, but there's some people that never talk to strangers or whatever. They stay in their comfort zone, that everything happens the same every day. And then to get on here and to have to, interact, it's not as easy. But shout out to everybody who does it. I know Uncle Chuck, he'll get in there. 10.5 will get in there. Big Joe will get in there. Coffee. I mean, I've seen them on multiple battles, and I think it's dope because, like I said, it's just tough. It's tougher than people think.
Yeah, and that's why I say, I'd be like, well, come on and battle. I mean, or come on and judge, or you know what I'm saying. At some point, if don't criticize if you're not gonna try it. Like, there's
shout out to IDA.
There's a bunch of opportunity for you. There's a bunch of opportunity for you to see what it's like behind the scenes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even when you get up there and all you do is you come up there and you're a guest judge for that, that's a lot of pressure that people don't even understand that people come under. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, you're voting, and your vote is going to determine whether somebody wins a round or loses a round.
Right.
And then when you get up there and you get those hard to decide between and all that, like, it's not as easy as it looked. You know what I'm saying? So.
And just when you thought of everything, something happens. I mean, like, we had an issue where somebody was cheating, and then we found out about it, and was just like,
right.
And I mean, and like, things are happening, and you're trying to do so many other things where something may look blatant to everybody else, and you're running the show, you don't see it.
Right.
Like, it's tough. I mean, I'm not gonna get into.
Yeah, like, I know we don't catch everything. You know what I'm saying? I know we don't catch everything, and we try to fact check stuff that we, that people throw to us or whatever. Somebody may say, like, we welcome that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we don't have all the sneaker knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So we welcome that. If somebody catch it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, wait, I see this. Let me go back and look. You know what I'm saying? And see if this is, really legit, what's going on or whatever have you. But like I said, like you said, like, I'm trying to flick between running the timer, coming back, telling people, you know what I'm saying, go, don't go. For real, I'm not, half the time, by the time I get back, I'm like, what was the question again?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold on that knowledge.
I don't know, because I don't even remember what the question was at this point. But and like all three of us are doing things. You know what I'm saying? He dropping the poll, and McFly running down the questions and making sure everybody doing what they supposed to be doing on that end. So,
and being a security guard.
Right. So it do take a lot, you know what I'm saying? I don't think people realize that. That's why I always be like, well, just, you know what I'm saying, that it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'll take your criticism, but at the same time, how about you come over here and get us a shot? Just be a judge, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have to be a battler, just be a judge, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I always judge. Y'all ask me, you probably don't want to make me judge against
you shoot
on the shoe thing because people on other platforms like to have lives and discuss shoe tang and all that stuff. And I mean, honestly, it's probably harder because I expect you to come with some stuff. But I wouldn't want to put you guys in a situation. But I mean, anytime that it's not shoe tang related, feel free. If I'm around, I'll definitely help y'all out. Whatever.
Yeah, that's something that right there, what you said, that is something that we contend with weekly. So people know, like we do take that into consideration, that there's a little animosity or whatever. I just don't understand it. This whole shoe tang thing, but we take that into account with who's judging and who's battling, because people get in their fields for real.
Yeah.
What's crazy to me about the whole? Go ahead, Monsieur.
I just don't get it. Like I don't know. One person don't like one person, so they think the whole group against them. Like, that is the craziest mentality in the world to me. I don't know.
The thing about it, like with the whole shoe tang thing, everybody who on YouTube got a group of friends who they talk to offline, who they chat with, everybody. The only difference between shoe tang is we put a name to our group. That's the only difference. And people making it bigger than what it is. Like, we just out here just trying to disrupt things. It ain't even about that. We just a bunch of people who like sneakers, who help each other get sneakers, who open each other's eyes to other pairs and stuff like that. We ain't out here trying to sabotage nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
We just a group of dudes, and we was just like, damn, man, we should call ourselves something. And we came up with shoe tang. Y'all making it bigger than what it is. I mean,
right.
And we support each other. That's the biggest thing, because
like
we
I'm
support everybody in our network of channels.
Figured out that's in shoe tang. I'm like, I'm looking at shoe tang, and I'm like, it's about 7 of these phone numbers I know at least that's in my phone right now. So it's like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, because you wouldn't, at the same time, people would be like, oh, that's shoe tang. But you'd be like, I don't see it like that. They're my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just have to have a name. But that's the crazy part is they blast shoe tang, but I'm like, I'm not a dude, but they're my people. Like, and you would never know that, because I'm not a guy and I wasn't part of the group or whatever. And it's kind of, but at the same, like I said, they're my people, but it ain't like I would treat anybody unjustly because those my people. Y'all my people. You know what I'm saying? So that's just.
And I'm not gonna go on nobody's platform and cheat, because I've been under a microscope on YouTube and IG for some years. I don't need nobody to say nothing negative about anything that I do. So I'm not gonna cheat, because the first thing they're gonna do, oh, well, Polo judge, let me go and see if he picked what I would have picked. And I'm gonna call it down the middle.
Right.
I mean, and I think most of the people in shoe tang are the same way. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say most. I can pretty much say that they gonna call it down the middle.
Right. It was just crazy though. Some people said, battles been going on so long, they should be perfected. But I equate that to like sports, right? Sports been around how long?
Exactly.
They still drop the ball. They got more technology, more eyes, and they still screw up. And you got people betting millions of dollars, and they still sometimes even blatantly do it. So if they can't get it right, how are you expecting such a small form, platform of people to get it right? It's gonna be mistakes, and we try to correct it, but I mean, you catch some, you miss some.
And that's what anybody that's doing sneaker battles, though. Complex and all. Like, we throw in things where we have questions. So it's not, some battles we have where it's just sneaker for sneaker. But you know what I'm saying? When you have those questions in there, that you got to take that into consideration. That's the main part, what you're taking into consideration. It's not so much your love for one sneaker over the other. It's which one matches the question the best. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other part that people don't understand.
Put Yeezy comment up there.
Reps.
And that happens. That happens, Yeezy. I mean, it's a lot of people who are using reps. Look, I don't have a problem if you're in a battle and you say, "Hey, I'm using reps." But when you come on a battle like Who Has the Heat, where specifically they are required to be authentic shoes, and you cheating using reps, I have a problem with that.
I think that if you're gonna be bold enough to put reps out there where people can go back in this live stream and screenshot you, and then you're gonna be the topic of discussion for 2-3 weeks.
Right.
You want to put yourself in that situation.
And every time you come into battle, you gonna be
yeah. And I'm like, man, you don't want to do that, because I mean they will put you on the summer jam.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing. Like, no, we not taking it down.
Yep, there you go.
If you was bold enough to pull that card, you gonna have to stick with it, and you gonna have to own it. So it is what it is.
Each one of the battles you've ever been on, and if you got them on there, they'll have you on there.
There are people that will look at every single shoe you pull. They will go on your IG. They will go on your Twitter just to break down that character. And people petty. So that's why I be like,
once you have one suspicious shoe, you under investigation. I mean, that's everybody's gonna be looking at your whole page. Yeah.
I don't care if you post the got them and you post the receipt. It's gonna.
I ain't putting that up.
I'm with you, though, Pete. Reputation being lost ain't worth winning a battle. It's not.
Right.
It's not. But again, if you go back and say, "Hey, I dabble in fakes," then more power to you. But don't try to pass those off as being
I think that goes. It's not even. It's above that. It's not even about your collection no more. It's about your integrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you battling somebody.
Yeah, you battling somebody, and then at that point, people don't want to fuck with you at all on any kind of level, because at that point, if you cheat, you gonna steal. If you steal, you gonna kill. And I need you to back up. I need you to not.
Well, I mean, like, there's money involved, so
yeah,
that's the biggest thing. I mean, if your platform doesn't allow them on there, because I know some platforms do, and then whatever they do is what they do. But at the same time, like, if you're running an honest battle, that's the most frustrating thing. Somebody to cheat or to put a rep in there, because you're not going up against reps. And if you ask me, a real shoe beats a rep regardless of what the rep is.
Right. I mean, that's my take on it. I don't have no problem with saying that. You pull your replica Chicago off-white one, I give a shit about that. I will put my dog shit in that shoe. I don't care. Like that shoe has no meaning to me whatsoever. Like, because I mean, at that point, you just go back and replace it. Like, it's a planter. Like, I'm gonna put this on my counter and put a plant in it. Like, that's what I would do with a rep. Like, oh yeah, this will make a nice little weed plant right here. Like, but and I'm saying, but to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if there's a battle where reps are welcome, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different lane from coming on our show and trying to pull one to win $500. Like, you that hard up, nigga? Just call me. Like,
especially when you battling people.
No, man, appreciate you, bro.
But yeah, especially if you put out reps and you battling people who have spent resale on their collection, $500 and $600 pair of shoes, and you put out $100 shoes. That ain't cool, man. It's just not cool in no form or fashion.
No. And see, the difference is, like, somebody may pull a rep, and with the state of sneakers right now, they may have paid $600 on that for that replica on StockX and not even realize it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's different if you got it took.
Right.
That's different if you got it took.
That's a different. That's
but
a
if you call it
different from. If you done got your shoe from Ling Wang and you done went to Paradise Shop Suey and picked you a quarter of shrimp fried rice and a pair of Travis Scott's. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait a minute, they said shrimp fried rice with your Travis Scott's. Damn, well, hold on, let me. Wendy. I ain't know they had food.
Mine came delivered on a dragon.
Your whole horoscope placemat and your sneakers.
I'm not reading that, man.
IBA, stop taking shots at people.
Oh my God.
IBA always got it on him.
Lord, that's gonna be a battle right there. And he only
Man.
judged me.
When you leave.
I'm gonna have to have a lot to drink that night.
Well, let's go ahead and shut it down.
Oh yeah,
Definitely appreciate y'all coming on, dropping the 2 hours with us, 2 hours plus. So we appreciate you and your families for coming by. We'll go ahead and say our goodbyes. We're gonna start out with 313.
All right, thank y'all so much for having me on here again. Getting back to my roots, this is like the first show I ever really watched when I started getting into Instagram and being on IG and things like that, and people who knew me from my beginning stuff. So I mean, I appreciate y'all because you know what I'm saying, y'all family for real. Y'all welcome me, you know what I'm saying, and it like I said, it's been more than sneakers y'all done been there for me for. And I mean on the back end, so I truly appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know that. I ain't one of them people that always text and check in and all the time, but every now and then, you're gonna see something be like, you know what, I just thought about you. Like, what this nigga come from out the blue? Like, what you want? Like, I don't want nothing. You just crossed my mind, and I just wanted to say what up. Yeah. But and there are people like that, so I man, I can't tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, like, for real. So but y'all can catch me on IG and Instagram, 313 Retro Queen, and on YouTube there too. And Who Has the Heat, of course. Y'all go sub up. We're trying to get to that 1,000 so we can
the
get
links
that
are in the bio.
Yes. So man, chat, salute. I don't really use that often, but I guess I can. I don't know. I didn't know if that was a club thing too. I didn't know if that was a club thing too. I know that started on Skinny Channel, and I was like, oh, can I say that? Am I allowed to use that? So
everybody using it.
I know, right?
I don't use it.
Hey,
no, but like I said, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for having us on here tonight.
All right, bet.
Thank you.
McFly?
Hey man, shout out to the Monday Mid-Soul for having us on the show, man. I greatly appreciate it. I told my mom I was gonna be on TV today, so you know what I'm saying? I get to see what that feels like. I couldn't see the chat or nothing, but it is what it is, man. Appreciate everybody that came through. Like I said earlier, man, y'all lit the torch. We paved the way, and now we waiting on somebody else to take it to the next level, and the next level, and the next level, man. I'm highly pleased with what's going on with sneaker battles and the battle culture, and hopefully it keeps progressing and going forward. Subscribe to my individual YouTube channel. We're currently on the road to 5K. Trying to get that done like immediately, man. So if everybody sub up, would be Gucci.
Big time.
Sub up to the Monday Mid-Soul if you haven't already. Do not sub the 313 Retro Queen. And
yeah, your link is in the bio too. And the recently changed name. Why you change your name, man? Changing the brand?
Yeah, bro. I'm the king of Reggie, bro. Don't nobody want it with this Reggie. So welcome to Reggieville. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. So.
Caddy, I ain't sure I love my son that much no more.
Oh, damn.
E-Money.
All right, salute to Monday Mid-Soul. Like I said, that's where I, kind of just got my mind thinking. So salute to y'all for paving the way, supporting us along the way as well. If y'all did check out last season, we had all of Monday Mid-Soul with Mo. I call him the influencer Enrique Power Girl. That was one of the funniest episodes right there. So if y'all haven't had a chance to check it out. We always make the unbox app for battles, because you can always take a quick peek and you might find a shoe in there that you don't even remember you had. So that's a tool. Like, we just putting it out there. So what y'all do with it is what y'all do with it. So appreciate everybody for coming through, rocking with us for 2 hours. Appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate the fan 313, McFly. Like I said, PM, he just got his CDL, so he be on the road, doing a lot of things. So,
there she go. There she go, man.
So if y'all see PM on the road driving a big truck, y'all probably want to move out the way. So. All right. So other than that,
y'all didn't.
You go ahead.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I'll say it after you finish.
Other than that, check us out this week. 410, Be More, and an Eye for Kicks with judges X Factor, BX, Jada Sneaker Guy, and Keys to Your Soul. So Gonna be a dope battle. In the following week, we got Skip Goes Hard and Ink and Money. That's gonna be on a Sunday. And we're gonna get this bronze battle going too. So we got a lot of stuff on the plate. So appreciate all the love and support.
Branching out a little bit. It's got the little battle rappers coming on the judge. Tyler, right? Detroit.
And y'all heard that they being humble about it, but they got Jada Sneaker Guy coming on there to battle. That's what I was gonna mention. That's dope. That's dope. So check that out. Make sure y'all check that out because that's big. That's big time right there.
His collection crazy.
Yeah.
Man. But I definitely want to thank y'all again for coming through. Hopefully we can do this more often. I like to kind of get together and get all our channels together and just chop it up, man. I think that's what's needed in the culture to bring everybody together. Stop all the separation. Some people got to be separated, but not us. So we be good. So make sure y'all go ahead. All the links are in the comment section or whatever for everybody's channel. Even one of E Money's 5 channels is in there. So go ahead and sub up to all of them. Let's make sure we get them over 1,000 so they can do it how it's supposed to be done, and get that bread going and everything like that, because they definitely deserve it. They put the hours in, and the thought behind what they're doing is just insane. So let's go ahead and get that going. So Saturday at 8:30. Go ahead and check them out. And then was it this Sunday or next Sunday? Skip this Sunday. Okay, next Sunday.
The 21st is
21st. You got Skip and Ink and Money. Make sure y'all go ahead and flood it. And then tomorrow you got Retro Talk Forum with BAA and Hop. Make sure y'all go ahead and check them out. Wednesday, I know that Talking Kicks is on vacation for the next couple weeks, but make sure y'all go ahead and sub up and check them out once they come back. They will be on the show, I believe, the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the 29th. They will be on the show, as well as what Retro Talk Forum will be on the 22nd. So you'll get to see them interact with us. And then on Thursdays, make sure y'all get Retro Talk. Or wait, what is the new name? It's not Free Your Mind no more.
No, 313 Unfiltered.
313 Unfiltered. Make sure y'all check that out on Thursday.
You made me change my name.
Yeah. And then you got Chill Town that's on, here and there, mostly at night, and he'll definitely be on after the battles. So make sure you guys go ahead and sub up to him. Skip, I think he's gonna do a battle tonight, one of his black ass battles. Them things be funny, but it be on way too fucking late.
Right. You gotta work in the morning. I mean, it ain't nothing but down the hall because I work from home, but at the same time,
hey, still you be tired as hell the next day.
Right.
Make sure y'all go ahead and check him out. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out the Trap. I don't know if they're live right now, but they're live, typically, at night. So make sure y'all go ahead and check them out. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so.
Hey, Caddy requesting a trade, so
come on, man. We got openings. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out the people that shouted us out on Instagram, or at least that shouted out on and tagged me in it. Shout out to Maul. Shout out to Big Joe 23 Kicks. Shout out to Talking Kicks. Like I said, shout out to y'all. I mean, I don't know if y'all shouted us out, but I don't know. Shout out to Key Lee. Shout out to Unbox App. Shout out to Rican Power Girl. Always shout out to KB Fresh Kicks. Always supportive. Shout out to Turnpike Tony. He's posted some stuff from when he was on the show, and definitely appreciate that. And make sure I go ahead and check him out on Twitch. He will be on. I think he'll be. If you got something, if you want to do something, check out Twitch on Wednesday. He got Ladies Night with trivia. The trivia is fun. Just make sure your internet is right, because people be on there too smart. But it's fun. So if you got Twitch, go ahead and check him out. If you got Amazon Prime and you got a free Twitch membership, make sure I go ahead and use that on him. It don't cost you nothing. But that's all I got, Mr. Polos and Jays.
Again, thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all, I ain't got to keep saying it. Y'all know how I feel about all y'all. I mean, it's nothing but love here, nothing but support. Y'all family. So, you know, y'all already know how I feel about y'all. What I'm going to say to the chat before we end this is, like I said before, support Who Has the Heat. Go over and subscribe, donate, help build the channel, help them grow. Get them to levels like Complex and all these other places that are stealing from what we all created. You know, go support all these channels that we mentioned tonight, and just show growth. I mean, among us, because again, like I said, we the ones that's gonna come out to SneakerCon and hang out with y'all. We the ones who gonna go to meetups and events. You know, Dallas got SneakerCon October 15th. We're gonna be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just help us get to a point where we can all shine and we can all let you shine, because that's what this platform is for, to bring on all of y'all that's in the chat to get y'all, you know, the attention and the love and the respect and things of that nature. So again, just show support to what we have going on and what all these other channels have going on, you know, and again, thank y'all for the support that y'all give us every week. And with that being said, we see y'all next week. Peace.